we've actually got 2 education centres in Merseyside. They're called the Recycling Discovery Centres, and this is where we get school groups and community groups in to teach them all about recycling, and they can actually see the recovery process of recycling in action. So it's really inspirational for the children. You know, they get a great presentation about what they can recycle, what they can't, and they can see the recovery process in action.
So the project really was called What Lies Beneath, and it was trying to get children and their families to start to think about what happens to their waste when they finish with it. So a lot of children are aware of what happens in terms of recycling, but a lot of them think that everything gets recycled, and for some children they don't know where plastic comes from, that it comes from oil, and they don't know what happens to the plastic other than plastic bottles once they finish with it. So it's part of that education process. So for a lot of children, they'll eat a Dairy Dunker or a packet of crisps, and it will end up in a hole in the ground and last pretty much for forever.
What's that bright light there, Captain?
And we've been doing a big project with Wirral Council, big recycling project, and there's been 5 schools across the Wirral involved, mainly year 6 and 7 pupils, and they've been making sort of fantastic recycled lanterns out of different things. We've had plastic bottles, worms, and we've had birds out of paper, and we've had some eggs out of textiles.
For children, it's not necessarily a subject they think about, but by getting them involved with the Liverpool Lantern Company and making large-scale lanterns out of recycled materials, it's enabled them to stop and think and question.
With all the children involved, it's been a fantastic event. Hopefully they'll take away from it and increase our recycling rates in the future.
I think the children have done really, really well. The lanterns look absolutely amazing, and really pleased with how it's gone.
I do. I moved in with Jill and she didn't recycle, so I made her start recycling because I was disgusted with what she was really doing. Just throwing it in the bin like she didn't care. So I put a little plastic bag by the sink so that we could put the stuff in there. Jill, that's the one.
It changed my life.